Taking a moment just to arrive. I've opened a sacred space for us this morning. And just being with the breath. It might be nice to open our own meditation space around us today, just by lifting our hands to about a foot above the head, bringing our own meditation space around us. And just taking a moment to notice our own individual sacred space, our own meditation space. And just bring all our attention to the breath. Just noticing the breath come through the tip of the nose, just gradually filling the whole of our lungs, the whole of our chest. And just making any adjustments to how we're sitting or lying or standing. And being with that breath, it just flows in through the lungs, reaching the rest of the body, that full body breath. And just with that breath out, just allowing everything that no longer serves us just to return to the earth. And with the breath, just becoming even more aware of our connection to the earth around us. Perhaps just noticing that connection. How we're sat, or how we're lying or sitting. Just becoming aware of that connection to the earth. And deepening that connection with every breath. Just like noticing how those roots can connect from us and within us and around us, going deeper and deeper. All the way down. Through the topsoil and the shale and the rocks, all the way down to the centre of the earth. And being with that cycle of the breath, as we can breathe in, and just noticing all that nourishment that comes from Mother Earth, supporting us, nourishing us. And as we breathe out, just allowing that just to flow to the earth, Create that nourishment for whatever's next, that no longer serves us. And just taking a moment to be with that connection. And just inviting us now to connect that place beyond the sun, that place of the source potential. Those life energies, whatever they are for us here today, it's like sending out a connection from the top of our head all the way to connect with that place of the chi and the life potential. And feeling that flow around us, within us. Just being with the cycle of the breath. And this wonderful new moon day today, just setting our intention just to connect with that wisdom of the new moon. Or any other, just as a guide. Inviting us on our journey here today. And honouring this space between us and solstice as the earth comes to its natural cycle. And just inviting us maybe to open a space in front of us by just lifting out our hands about a foot above our head and just creating that space of nature in front of us. A place where we can journey, curiosity and sensitivity. And when we're ready, just taking everything that may be useful for us to take with us here today. And just taking a moment, step out into that place of nature. And just noticing what we notice. Maybe some colours, shapes. Perhaps what we sense and feel and hear. And just taking a moment just to observe and notice. And perhaps there's a guide here. Just perhaps gently asking, is there a guide here to help us on our journey here today? Is there a guide to help us celebrate that place of connection with the new moon? This place of darkness, the absence of light. And as the guide approaches, it may be a representation, a part of us or an animal. Are you here, my guide, for our journey here today? You my guide to connect that wisdom of the new moon. And just confirming 3 times, you're my guide. And taking a moment to thank the guide and be with them as they point out everything in this place of nature. And as they show us the path, and we follow them down the path, noticing what we notice, all the plants, all the animals, all the minerals and stones, the clouds, the sky, following us down further and further down this path, bringing us to a body of water. And as we follow our guide and approach the water, just taking a moment to notice how it flows. It might be large or small. And being with our guide, just stepping into that water, that body of water, supporting us, holding us as we flow further and further down and down. We may be flowing up, we may be flowing down, just following the water, allowing the water to help us, bringing us to this sacred garden. And as we're with the guide, just stepping away from the water, finding ourselves in this beautiful sacred garden. And just connecting with this sacred garden at this time of the new moon. Using all our senses. Just noticing what we hear. Noticing all the senses and sensations. Just noticing how we are in this space of the new moon. And just gently inquiring, is there a wisdom here of the new moon, this absence of light? The wisdom of coming next, the arrival of light. May I connect with you? And just noticing as this wisdom arrives, and just confirming, are you hear the wisdom of the new moon? That wisdom that prepares for the coming of light. May I connect with you? Just confirming for the third time. Hear the wisdom of that new moon. That wisdom that completes and starts. And bringing this wonderfully month of December as we approach the solstice. And just connecting in any way that might be the best way to connect. perhaps by reaching out. And just allowing that connection to happen. And being with the breath. And just gently inquiring what may be beneficial to notice here. This place of the new moon. This moment of completion and beginning. What may I learn from this place? What may be useful to notice and learn? And if there was a gift, it might be nice just to reach out and accept that gift. And reaching out, maybe metaphorically or even physically, bringing it into the body, wherever it resonates and feels. Just noticing how that gift now seeps and integrates and flows all the way through us and around us. Bringing that sense of completion and beginning. That gift of preparing for the coming of light. And in this place with this gift, just completing these sentences in whatever way is beneficial to complete them. In this place, with these gifts, I am. With these gifts, I feel. And with these gifts, I may now cultivate. Taking a moment just to honour that wisdom of that new moon. And just inquire smiling with curiosity and sensitivity. What may I gift to you? What may I provide or commit? And taking a moment to listen with all our senses. As we offer our gifts, to that moment of completion and beginning. And taking a moment to see how it's accepted. And thanking that wisdom for all their being, all they provide, all we may learn. And thanking them and bringing that connection back within. And noticing within our sacred garden what we may notice. As our guide approaches and helps us and supports us and guides our path, returning to that body of water. And as we approach the water, taking a moment to bring everything with us as useful from the sacred garden as we move into the water and feel its wonderful support, nourishing us even further and cleansing us even more as we follow with the water all the way, all the way, further and further, coming all the way back to our place of nature. And as we approach that return to the place of nature, just noting everything that may be similar or even different with these gifts that we now have. And as we come back, just stepping out from the water, as we come back to that path with our guide, as our guide brings us back through all the mountains, the woods, the forests, the rivers, all the way back. Taking a moment just to notice what we notice in this place in nature, and turning to our guide, thanking them for sharing our journey here today and guiding us. And if there's a gift to share with the guide, just offering that gift. and seeing how it's accepted. And as we bid farewell to our guide, bringing our attention back to that place of our meditation space here today. Just taking a moment just to gather all that we've gathered. And just leave what no longer serves us anymore. As we take a step back into our own meditation space here today. And just taking a moment to allow that space just to dissolve, to return to the earth. We can bring that space back by just bringing our hands about a foot above our head, just allowing that space to dissolve. Return to earth. And just taking a moment to be in our meditation space and our connection to the life source. Just noticing that energy flow around us and within us all the way down to the earth. And from the earth all the way to the life source. And just feeling that connection with the breath. Just inviting us now to bring that connection back to the life source, all the way back to the everyday. And just bringing that connection back to the earth. Just returning it to that everyday connection, knowing that we can ground and connect with the earth and the life source whenever is appropriate to do so. And just noticing that touch, that connection to the earth now, however we're sitting or standing or lying. And being with the breath. Noticing how that full body breath fills the whole of our lungs and our chest, that wonderful oxygen. And just noting the breath at the tip of the nose. And just inviting us now just to close our meditation space here for today. And we can do that by lifting a curtain or a cloak, just bringing that space back to about a foot above the head. And just bringing that within us by placing one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. bringing that balance and harmony. And when we're ready, just opening our eyes and noticing what may be around us, taking a moment to make any notes or any sharings. And when we're ready, it'd be wonderful if anyone has anything to share.